Welcome to the Entrepreneur Podcast, where we take a look inside the lives of the accomplished and successful businessmen and women. We'll get up close and personal with the founders of booming startups. So lean in and prepare to carry away something to skyrocket your own business. Please subscribe to our show and do leave us a review. It means a lot to us. Now, here's your host, Rajiv.
Hey listeners, welcome to the Entrepreneur Talk Show. This is a show where we talk about entrepreneurship and speak to great founders. I'm your host Rajiv Unikrishnan. Today we have with us Ishu Bansal, founder at TruckSuvidha. TruckSuvidha is an online platform connecting transporters, industries, logistics and truck drivers for the timely and effective communications. This unique platform founded by Ishu Bansal and Amit Punani to help all the entities to boost their business with a single click of a mouse. Welcome, Ishu.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajiv.
Just a brief intro. Ishu was a software developer by profession, and his passion lies in leading web technologies. His prior engagements were with Infosys and Sapient Nitro. Apart from this, he has a total experience of around 4+ years on real-time projects in college, and where he developed a payroll system. They won the best betting startup at ESL SRCC and also was selected among the top 10 startups by Head Start Network. Welcome, Ishu. Do let us know what's going on. First, fill in the gaps in the intro and do let us know what's going on in your world today.
Yeah, hi. It's been an awesome journey. Apart from that, tool system, we have developed a lot of softwares during my software journey,
Okay.
and we have automated the whole process for the college from registration to student management, attendance generation, each and everything that we have done. A group of students, which is an incubator cell, is still in place at college.
Okay.
So it's great to have a look at that whenever we are at college and see the students, see our juniors working over there.
Mm-hmm.
A great feeling.
Okay.
After that, I joined Infosys and work over there. Then Sapient. The idea of TruckSuvidha was wandering altogether into the mind, collecting out the things, reaching out, talking to the truck drivers,
Mm-hmm.
and entities. What are the problems they are facing? As Tapnani and we both belong to this family, so talking with each other and facing out or onto the problems that we are facing. And whenever I am at my family, my hometown, Chandausi,
Okay.
here looking at talking with my uncle, my father, with my managers, like these are the problems they are discussing with me, like logistics में ऐसा हो गया, like we are not able to
Correct.
get out the trucks. Sometimes they are getting out the truck from 200 or 250 kilometers from where my factory was located. So these were the problems that we were looking at, and every time I was encountered with it.
Okay. And before we enter, the product, what product is about, I want to check, do you have any passions outside of business first?
Definitely.
Okay.
The outside business, if we talk about, I am passionate about the automation and coding, basically. If I talk about most of the things that I prefer be done by automated softwares rather than I deploy some team members to do the things. I don't want anything that a person is doing repeatedly is to be done by person only. I want these kind of things to be done by computer system. All of AI
Mm-hmm.
be over there.
Okay. And moving on to Truck Suvidha. So, what first, I mean, the standard question, what inspired the idea for Truck Suvidha?
Like me and Mr. Planny, he's Mr. Planny is our business, what should I business partner only
Okay.
since ages. Like my father, my grandfather, and his father and grandfather was doing the businesses since ages. So every time he relates deals in metal industry and plywood industry. We were doing same metal and plywood.
Okay. Okay.
We both were facing the same problem of trucking from the market.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like we were not able to get the trucks from the market on time. Like we were onto the other side of the business at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We were onto the consumer side. So whenever we look out, like whenever I was sitting at my house, every time I was seeing that my family is juggling with the this kind of problem, like not able to get the trucks and facing losses in business. because of that.
Okay.
Because we were getting some delayed orders were not getting fulfilled. So these were the some problems that major problems there. Then I interviewed a lot of not interviewed basically started a survey
Mm-hmm.
of the transporters and truck drivers. Like every time whenever you are on roads, you
Yeah.
can see a lot of trucks lying
Correct.
without having any loads. But if there are a lot of unused capacity, then why we are not able to get these trucks on when we require?
Okay.
Then that inspires me and Mr. Punani to go to them and talk with them like what are the problems that you are facing? Why there is a huge demand and supply gap that we are not able to fulfill?
Okay.
Then
And
we
okay.
yes.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Then we get to know like there are a lot of problems that these guys are facing, and even they are also not able to get the real-time availabilities of loads from market. Like these are the people who are looking for the trucks.
Okay.
Apart from these, there are other problems as well. Then when I talk with them, they touched me a lot. The kind of hard work they are doing, they are driving day in day out, sleeping, eating, each and everything, doing with their truck only. Lot of irrespective of the season, irrespective of the climate, they are driving. Uh, Majorly leaving out their houses, not reaching out their home on time. Then again doing the working, driving the whole industry.
Yeah.
Any of
Yeah.
the industry, logistics, the backbone. So these are the main entities who are driving the industry. So
Okay.
their work touched me a lot, me and Mr. Rai both, and we thought that why not to do something for this industry, this community.
Okay. And what is your vision for TruckSuvidha?
Like any person who is thinking of truck, they must think of TruckSuvidha.
Okay, got it. So from the beginning, from the idea stage, Mr. Punani has been with you as a.
No, he's like the major idea drives from him only,
Okay.
and
Okay.
being a techie, he said that oh, I want to do this for the industry. I said that definitely. I was also thinking onto the same lines. Then he said that, but trucking industry drivers are not educated, not using technology, not using computers, not using smartphones, and then like how we will relate all these things, how we will do. Then I'll say just a single thing in technology or using technology, whatever you can think of, technology can do.
Of course, I always believe that.
So, being that thing in our mind, we started with the portal in 2011, researching out the things, looking out the things, surveying people, what are the problems they are facing, what are the things that they want. We do a lot of pilot with
Hmm.
our business. Like, first of all, we started using the same for our own purposes. And we get to know like these are the loopholes that we were not touching the earlier part.
Hmm. So that's good. So you tested the product on yourself.
Yes,
That's good.
definitely. Because we were the first, we were our own customers.
Oh, that's good. So you saw the need and you fulfilled it. That's good, yeah. And before you took it live, did you do any MVP or beta testing?
Yes, we do a MVP for some around 2 years, 2 odd years, because
Oh, 2 years.
2011 was the year when we started surveys.
Uh-huh.
1 year for the product development. That's the journey that taken up. And 2014 was the year September 2014 when we made it live.
Okay. And what's the area that or the region you cover right now? Is it just north or what part of
No,
India?
we covered 632 pin codes altogether in
Oh,
India.
632. Okay. Coming to that, how does it work? How does Truck Suvidha work in terms of the consumer and in terms of the truck driver side? How does it work?
It's very simple
Uh-huh,
process.
uh-huh.
We talk about from the consumer point of view. What happens whenever consumer is there into the market and he's looking for a truck? He just call the transporters he's looking for or he's in touch with.
Okay.
Okay, so sometimes if there is a new business owner or a new person who is looking for the truck in market, they might not be aware of the people who are there who can provide the truck according to their requirements.
Correct.
In those cases, TruckSuvidha comes into picture. They just come onto the website or call our customer care executives and state their requirement.
Okay.
They are coming on website, they have to just put up like I want a load that needs from place A to place B.
Mm-hmm.
This is the material. And on the basis of that, we have different notification system in our portal itself, where these guys came to know onto the supply side. Supply side, if I'll state more, it will is the people who can provide trucks.
Okay.
They get an intimation on their mobile phones, on their messages, via emails, via calls as well. So they get to know like this is the kind of requirement that is live into the market, and they can also view these kind of requirements on the website. They
Okay.
can
Okay.
come live on the website and look onto the requirements and of the requirement matching to them. Once they are having the requirement with them, they can directly connect with the consumer.
Okay.
In that particular way, they got a new customer, and the customer get a truck driver who can directly provide them the truck rather than going out into the market and searching for the person.
Okay. I got it. So I see different features on your site like distance calculator, load board, truck board, how many customers, how many transporters. So these are all tools for the consumer and the truck driver.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens that a transporter comes up with a new kind of requirement or a new line on which area he's not working. So at that time, they use distance calculator for calculating rough distance idea, getting the rough idea, and calculating the freight. Sometimes the consumers are just looking for freight. For that particular use, they use this distance calculator.
Okay.
Even there is an interesting story behind distance calculator why we launched this.
Okay.
Uh, I was on a survey, market survey in Jaipur. So I was sitting with a transporter
Mm-hmm.
only. So he got a query from any industry or something who is looking for shifting out their plant.
Okay.
There was a plant was located in the outskirts of Mumbai. So he quoted the freight for that particular area, Mumbai itself. Then when the manager came, or the second call came to them, they said that the plant is somewhere around 70 kilometers away from Mumbai.
Oh, okay.
And he said that I had calculated that particular freight into the quotation that I've given you.
Correct.
Then they both were like, now the quotation is passed, and you said that you have to increase the quotation because of a human error that you have made. We are not responsible for this. At that time, he said, if there is something into the market by the help of which I can get the distance, actual distance from place A to place B, it will be really helpful for me.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
And that thought came to mind if I can provide such kind of services to my users and they can use it and make use of it for their business purpose, it's value add for them.
Okay. So these are great tools, I must say. I mean, it's a untapped industry. I've been reading about the market size, and I read, I think, some articles. The trucking industry is valued at around 130 billion. I'm sure that's an old figure. So you all did all your market sizing before you launched?
No, these are the things we have done after our launch.
Okay.
Frankly speaking, we were not that much aware about or that not interested about all these things earlier.
Yeah, that's good.
We
Okay.
were majorly focused onto the product only, so
Product.
that the product should be like it must add a value add to the users. Then only it makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
We are launching new features, talking with our consumers onto the feedback. What are things they think of needs to be improvised or they need to be introduced into the system itself.
Okay. And so, how do you make, what's the revenue model?
We are based on a subscription-based model as of now. The consumer is free. Consumer need not to pay anything for posting out different loads onto the website. The transporters who are associated with us, they subscribe to our different packages. Packages as in depends on to the type of requirement they are looking at. Let's say if there is a transporter in Delhi
Mm-hmm.
and he is looking for the leads for Delhi itself or looking for the loads that are coming from or moving from Delhi,
Yeah.
then there is a different package. The transporter is having different branches out located into different parts of country, then there will be different package for him.
Okay, I got it. Okay. So I've read the competition. You have TruckMandi.in, Movo, the Carrier, the Porter, Blowhorn. There are so many other companies now launching in India.
Hmm. Hmm.
Are you all like very different, or are you all working on the same kind of model? I mean, the industry is so big that all will kind of survive.
No, it's really good. I always welcome new people into this industry because definitely it is going to mature the industry and give back to the industry itself. I always respect the healthy competition. And if we talk about the working lines of the different companies that you quoted and TruckSuvidha, the value add of TruckSuvidha is that we are not transporters. TruckSuvidha is not acting as a transporter anywhere in between.
Hmm.
We are providing a SaaS-based model, software-based model to these transporters, truck drivers, owners, brokers, everyone.
Okay, okay,
We don't charge any commission from truck drivers. We don't charge any commission on any of the booking.
okay. I got it. And what about funding? You all are bootstrapped till now. Have you received any funding as of now?
So we are bootstrapped and we are happy bootstrapping as of now.
Okay.
We like when look at the journey of 3 years, three and a half years that we have covered, it really gives me goosebumps sometimes, like the way that we have started and
Of course.
now
I mean,
we have reached and bootstrapping the thing. The
correct.
main thing is that bootstrapping the whole project and still doing it in the same way.
Damn good. Yeah, I
Now,
mean, that's credible.
now we are looking to raise funds
Okay.
because we need to scale it at a very drastic level as well,
Hmm.
produce new services to our customers, and improvise the technology as well that we are providing. So
Okay.
for that purpose, we are
So you all are
looking.
now currently looking for funding, correct?
Yes, now we have started looking for funds.
And I mean, it's going to be tough looking at the climate. Its funding has totally clammed. So, are you all getting good response? Or it's been tough till now?
I started now only. Yes,
Okay.
response is good. People
Okay.
are interested in B2B space. People are interested in logistics space as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like as I quoted earlier, logistics is the space which is the backbone of any of the manufacturing or any of the industry. If logistics is proper or monetary benefits are coming from logistics, there is a huge scope of passing out benefits to the other segments as well.
Absolutely. That's very, very true. Yeah. And so, if how many would you say you do? How many transactions do you do? Because these are all very high value transactions, so it may be low in volume. So, like, let's say in a week, how many do you do?
We are doing somewhere around 50 to 70 transactions a day.
A day? Wow, that's a big amount. Yeah, I was going to say a week.
No, it's a day.
Uh-huh.
Like comparing to Pan India, yes. Earlier it was the days as well when we were doing only 2 or 3 transactions a week. Now it's covered.
That's
Like we have limited to those transactions at that time.
okay. That's really good. Yeah. And any partners as such, key partners or anything?
Yes, we have 3 key partners together where we have launched our. Recently, we open our branch offices as well. One is in Chandarpur near Nagpur.
Hmm.
One is in Bikaner, and soon we are going to open an office in Vadodara.
So these are all key trucking spots, basically, right?
Yes,
Ah, okay. So moving out of business issue, who do you think influenced you most in life?
my father.
Okay.
Like the way, like I belong to business family only.
Okay.
The way he set up his business, taking up our own business to heights, and introducing a lot of new things, diversifying the business from utensils to farming to cold storages to dairy industry. It's really like and passionate about new businesses at the age of 56. It's really inspires me.
Oh, definitely. That's very true.
Like whenever I am in talks with him and talk about new businesses, he says, "Yes, definitely go for it."
Okay. And what would you say is some of the best advice you've received?
Best advice that I that I received is the consistency part, that we just like never give up. Like you have to just go on, and you will reach your goal.
Of course. And during your time at Sapient and Infosys, I mean, your corporate life, when did you know that hey, you want to get into entrepreneurship?
Like it's entrepreneurship is since my childhood only. It
Okay.
wasn't like that I'm going to be a corporate life, but it's my family wish that once you should go into the corporate life, look out at the culture, look out onto the new things, what you can learn from there, that might be you will not be able to get these things from your own business, your own things. And during my college days, when I was part of software incubator, developed different softwares. At that time, also I was looking at entrepreneur life.
Oh, excellent. Any products before this where you have failed or
Yes,
started up?
lot of like during the era of 2007 and 2008.
Uh-huh.
It was a era where the culture of cyber cafes was
Oh,
very
yes.
much
Yes.
very much there. Then we have created a software system, basically an automated system at that time, which can calculate the bytes, basically the traffic generated from each system.
Okay.
That we have pitched to SIFI and other clients as well here in local area of Delhi NCR. Yes, it was working good, but later on, very drastically, the era changed, and the era of cyber cafes vanished.
Yes, very true.
So that was
I'm
my
sure it's
first.
a good learning experience.
Yes, it was really good. Like
Yeah.
doing sales out there, pitching the product to them, and getting out the early customers for that. It was really great experience.
And any lowest point in your career till now where you just want to let's completely give up?
Yes, it happens. It happens very
Mhm.
frequently. But
Okay.
onto the that come up as a boost up onto the next day.
Okay.
It acted as a booster for me. Like
Okay. Okay. Got it.
sometimes it happens that oh yeah, things are not working out,
Uh,
or sometimes like this client is not getting up, or these are the things, or these are the problems that we are not able to look out for the solution. But on the next day, or when I talk with Mr. Pranani and discuss all these things, we both, or with our team, sitting up with our team get a solution of that particular thing. On the other day, we nailed it.
okay. Okay.
Happens a lot.
That's good. And what would you say is your greatest weakness?
Like I'm a kind of workaholic. Unless until I am not solving out a problem, I'm
Uh-huh.
just stick to the problem.
Okay.
Like this is the thing that I have to solve.
Okay.
Sometimes my family members are kind of pissed off with me with this kind of attitude.
Yeah.
They are waiting for me for lunch or dinner, and I'm just saying to them, "Yes, just 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I'm just coming."
Okay. And you're involved with the hiring, obviously, for your company. So if someone wants to join TruckSuvidha, what is the first thing?
Passion. Passion is the main thing I'm looking out into the person. It doesn't matter to me the person who is going to join the team is from a big college, or is even having a basic education with him. Like one of my early team members wasn't even 12th pass, 12th pass.
Yeah.
Like he has to left his studies because of some family problems, and when I was interviewing him, he was like very much passionate about the new things, very much passionate about computers, the things that the computer is changing into each and everyone's life, penetration of technology into the life. So
Hmm.
even not having a basic metric pass person and having that much passion about the technology, that moves me out. And we hired him. Like
Okay.
he's
Okay.
one of the good person, early team members. But later on, he leave us because of he wants to do something of his own.
Correct.
He's still in touch with us.
Okay. Coming to that, what is your, I forgot to ask you, but what is your team size currently?
currently we are 19 on payroll. And if we talk about, we work with a lot of on-contract people. So somewhere around 45 odd people we are working with.
Okay. Oh, that's damn very good. Yeah. Uh, uh, any new feature or launch coming up in the near future that's getting you excited?
Yes, yes. Recently, like if we talk about new business things, that recently we were awarded with Future of India Award,
Okay.
where we get an award for best geographical growth.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And recently we have added two new features for our supply side, where they can build up a mini TruckSuvidha kind of thing on their own.
Oh, okay. Like a white label. Okay.
Instead of putting up or investing a lot of into technology, they have to just pay a very small subscription fee and build up the whole entire system the way similar portals are giving.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Where do you see yourself and your business in the next 2 to 3 years?
Definitely, anyone who is into the looking for the trucking requirement, they will be just calling first of all TruckSuvidha onto the either industry or either individual.
Okay.
If they will be looking for any of the managers or logistics
Mm-hmm.
manager is there, they'll be just calling first on TruckSuvidha for truck booking rather than going anywhere else.
All the best with that.
Thank you.
So now we come to a show, part of the show, which is a quick fire round. Okay.
Okay.
Simple, brief answers, quick answers. So when people ask you, what do you do? How do you answer that?
Trucking.
Okay. When you think of the word successful, who is the first person that comes to mind?
My brother.
Okay, very good. What is something that you believe in that other people think is insane?
Teaching to truck drivers,
Okay.
uplifting them.
Your favorite city in the world?
My hometown, Chandosi.
Okay. Favorite movie?
No, as such.
Okay. And any favorite music?
Yes, a lot of them are there. Mm, like it's a mood swing thing.
Okay, as per the mood. Okay. Finally, Issue any last thought or piece of advice that you would like to give our aspiring founders?
Never give up. Like consistency and persistence is the thing. A lot of people will come and say to you that this idea is not going to work. Never give up. Believe in your idea. Pivot the model. Fail early. Build fast.
Okay, that's really important actually. Please let our listeners know how they can reach you and TruckSuvidha.
It's very simple. You can, if any of the person who wants to reach out to TruckSuvidha, they can just simply go onto the Google or type www.trucksuvidha.com
Okay.
for a web-based thing. And if they are not having the web interface with them, they can simply call our customer care number 888
Okay.
and they will get to know about TruckSuvidha. If they want to reach out to me, they can definitely reach out to me or Mr. Punani for any kind of advice related to trucking or any kind of thing they want. We are available on every social media channel
Okay.
and we are pretty much reachable.
Excellent. Again, Ishu, thanks for taking the time to talk to us and inspiring our listeners to start their own ventures. And all the very best with building and scaling TruckSuvidha.
Thanks, Rajiv. Thanks a lot. It was a really, really nice conversation with you. I enjoyed it. I hope you have also enjoyed this.
Yes, definitely. Okay, listeners, do visit trucksuvidha.com for all your trucking needs and visit us at theasianentrepreneur.com to get the show notes. And also subscribe to our show on iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, and all the other platforms. And please leave a review on the show and any thoughts about the show. Thank you.
And on website as well.
Thank you for listening, and please subscribe to the show so you don't miss an episode. Our hope is that you are encouraged by what you've heard, and you can put these same concepts and mindsets to use with your own style. See you next time as we discover more about what it takes to be an accomplished entrepreneur. In the meantime, head over to theasianentrepreneur.com and check out show notes and other information to motivate you in your entrepreneurial endeavors.